Good morning, guys, and welcome to my very first vlog. I've started my week in Câmpul Moldovenesc, which you've seen in the intro of this video. It's a really beautiful place in the northern part of Romania. It was just a quick getaway, so I didn't film a lot. I got back to Bucharest, and the first thing that I wanted to do was to get a haircut. So I hopped on the subway and went to Graffair, specifically to Răzvan, who cut my hair. It was the first time that I ever went to this salon, but let me just tell you, it was such a great experience and I loved the result. Unfortunately, my camera battery died, so I couldn't film the process, but here's the result. I loved it so much. It's the first time I've ever had bangs, but I think it kind of suits me. As I've said before, the experience was a 10 out of 10, and I also received the greatest scalp massage ever. So I left the salon feeling rested and happy, but also really hungry. So I stopped at Smash Baby to devour this deliciousness, which is called Baby G. If you're ever in Bucharest and you're craving a burger, I highly suggest stopping by. It's also really close to Cismigiu Park, which you can visit afterwards if you want, and enjoy the view. I ended the day at home with my good friend Raluca, who I invited over for dinner, but also to rehearse for an upcoming concert. We're doing some background vocals for local artist next month. So after we were done with that, we started preparing dinner while we mercilessly yapped because we haven't seen each other in such a long time. We ended up making this vegetarian lasagna sort of thing because I had a couple of zucchinis in my fridge. We used parmesan and some other cheeses that were lying around, but the result was kind of delicious, not gonna lie.
Gata! Bun, let's go! Voilà! Va-t'en!
Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Bucharest. I am currently going to my seamstress to pick up some trousers and some jeans. Actually, a lot of trousers and jeans because every single piece that I buy is simply too big, especially around my waist. And I have to take them to Doamna Mariana, which is a really, really nice lady. And I'm planning to surprise her with a video. Hopefully she will be excited to see me too, filming her. So yeah, let's go. Here she is, the lovely Mrs. Mariana. She was kind enough to let me film in her studio where she works by herself. Mrs. Mariana created clothes for the most important moments in my life, and she tailored about a third of my wardrobe. So we have a really close connection, and I like to visit her not only because she's a true professional, but also because she has a really inspiring life story. She graduated at 45 from the Faculty of Design in Bucharest, and she had a couple of wisdom words that I'd like to share with you.
Bine, dacă nu, asta e, ce să mai fac? Da. Am dus, am făcut pregătirea de o lună, de zile, era 8 ore pe zi. Da, a fost foarte drăguț. Adică eu abia așteptam, nu știu, mi-am dorit dintotdeauna. Da. Și am zis, gata, hai, merg și încerc. O fi bine, nu o fi, asta e. Și am intrat primul an la taxă, că na, cu atâția ani, e și normal. În al doilea am trecut la buget, în al treilea am luat și bursă, la master la fel, primul an bursă, al doilea la fel și bugetul. Da, dacă îți place, cred că toate se aliniază la un moment dat. Și am observat că nu atunci când îți dorești foarte mult, când ești pregătit să le primești, Adina.
Asta e o chestie pe care aveam nevoie să o aud astăzi și vă mulțumesc.
Cu drag. Da. Că atunci când îți dorești lucruri foarte mult, indiferent în ce domeniu, că e profesional sau familial sau nu știu, că îți dorești o casă, o mașină, orice, vin la momentul potrivit. Cu siguranță vin, sunt pe drum, dar când ești pregătit, atunci le primești. Așa.
Here she was showing me a bunch of creations made in collaboration with her professor at the university. Everything that you see in these images is made by her two hands in the studio. So I really admire her and I am inspired by her tenacity and perseverance. So if you'd like to see more of Mrs. Mariana's work, I will make sure to link her Facebook page in the description below so you can check her out. After I picked up 7 pairs of pants made to fit me perfectly by Mrs. Mariana, I decided to head home. But before that, I made a quick stop at Lidl to pick up some groceries, some fresh fruit, and some cheese that I needed for making lunch. I enjoyed a peaceful afternoon at home. The first thing that I wanted to do was take care of these beautiful flowers that I found. I recently discovered a way to make them last longer. I think these flowers lasted for about 1 week and a half or something like that. They still look really fresh. I started by taking down the extra leaves, and the secret that I was talking about is cutting the stems of the flowers underwater. This technique prevents air bubbles from entering the stem, which helps the flower absorb water better and stay fresh longer. I was really impressed by it. It was the first time that I ever attempted this, but the results were perfect. So make sure you try it out next time you want your flowers to last for a long period of time. So I'm back home and I'm thinking of cooking something really speedy, but really tasty as well. I was thinking of making some sort of quesadilla with chicken, and another one, like a vegetarian version with black beans, because Alex is vegetarian. So let's see how it's gonna turn out. The recipe is really easy. I started by making sure I have all the ingredients at hand. The first thing that I did was sauteing the red pepper and the red onion and some olive oil in two separate pans, one for the vegetarian version, one for the meat version. I left it a couple of minutes and then I added the taco seasoning, the tomato paste, mixed it, and then added the shredded chicken and the black beans. If it becomes sticky at any point, you can add a few drops of water to thin it out. If you did that, just leave it until the water has evaporated and you should be good to go. In the meantime, I made a quick dipping sauce using 1 avocado, half of a green chili, half of a green onion, a small bunch of parsley, the juice of 1 lemon. I mixed it really well, seasoned it with salt. And lastly, I added the smallest clove of garlic that I could find because I don't like too much of a garlicky flavor. A little bit more salt, and it was ready. Then I moved on to assembling the quesadilla. I placed the composition on the tortilla wrap and then the cheese, folded it, placed it on the grill just until the cheese was melted. Cut it into smaller pieces, and we were ready to enjoy it. It was probably the tastiest thing I've made this week. I hope you will try it as well because it is delicious. Hello again, everyone. I thought it would be really nice to show you this part of my life as well, since it takes up quite a big space in it. As I've said before, I usually do background vocals for different artists, and today we're heading to a gig in Timișoara where we'll be playing with Kojo. We woke up super early and hit the road around 7 a.m. For a good part of the drive, I worked on my laptop, editing videos, and when I wasn't doing that, I just enjoyed the still summery landscape. We made a little stop halfway to have breakfast. Luckily, I had time the night before to prepare a chia pudding. I've listed all the ingredients here in case you want to try it out. It's not very sweet, but if you prefer it sweeter, you can add more honey. Just mix the yogurt with chia, cocoa, and honey the night before. Top it with fruit and peanut butter. Leave it in the fridge, and in the morning it's perfect to enjoy. After we finished eating, we hopped back in the car and continued our journey. Tonight we're performing at the opening concert of the academic year at the West University. You can spot us here in the top left corner of the poster. The vibe when we got here made me feel super nostalgic. I graduated 3 years ago and I kind of forgot how it feels to be around all this electric, vibrant energy and excitement from the students. It was really lovely, but also somehow strange, I guess. After walking a bit through the university halls, we slowly made our way to the stage to do the sound checks. And here are my lovely colleagues.
Ce e asta?
Nu faci. Ne batem în vloguri, eu și cu Adina.
Vlog. Mamă, vlog.
Okay. Now the performance check. Am I gonna be
Right after sound check, we grabbed a bite to eat, and there was only an hour and a half left until the concert. So I headed to my hotel room to get ready, did my hair. Sidebar, I am seriously loving these loose curls. I think they turned out so good. Did my makeup and slipped into my black concert outfit. After that, I moved on to the final touches. I used this MAC lipstick called Thanks It's MAC. A bit of body cream. A little gloss from Ole Henriksen. As you can see, I barely had any left. And for perfume, I went with Kayali Vanilla 28. Pretty basic, I know, but it's what I had in my travel size bag. And just like that, I was ready for the show. We got to the venue, checked the playlist real quick, and then headed straight to the stage.
great time. It was absolutely amazing. It was so much fun. We are heading home tonight. We have 7 hours of traveling ahead, so it's gonna be really, really exhausting. But what a way to end the week. Thank you so much for watching this, and I hope to see you very, very soon.